comes into play. Look at that. Canada, say hello to your new champions.
Proudly pulling for this generation of Canadians and the next for over 40 years at the Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
Need extra space? We rock at Storage. Try 4 weeks free at a location near you. Sentinel Storage, proudly Canadian and proud sponsor of the Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
This is it. It all comes down to this rock. The hours in the gym, the weeks away from my family. This is what I've been training for. And all those voices trying to tear me down, I'm here to silence them. We've given everything we have for a chance to get everything we want.
New at Asham, the Helix Flynet and Express Ultralight, featuring our rotator disc system that attaches by Velcro. Quickly and easily upgrade and replace your sliding platform. Check out our website at asham.com.
Original 16. Celebrate things done well.
Curling Alberta's 50-50 supports grassroots curling with a jackpot of at least $100,000. I know! Brace yourself. Join us aged 18 plus in nurturing these future curling stars. Support grassroots curling with Curling Alberta.
St. Paul is centrally located in the heart of Northeast Alberta. With a population of 5,600, St. Paul is a major trading center for over 35,000 people. St. Paul has a diverse economic base, including a rich agricultural sector within the county, supplemented by gas and oil, and served by a strong retail and service sector. The town is located on Highway 29, which connects to Highway 36 to the west and Highway 41 to the east, providing access to markets and the Alberta oil sands. Surrounded by many lakes and trails, the town of St. Paul is a hub for recreation and a wealth of opportunity for tourism investment. The community offers all the amenities for excellent living, including the connectivity, social connection, health, and education. St. Paul is a people kind of place and is stated at the site of the world's first UFO landing pad. All visitors from Earth and otherwise are welcome to the town of St. Paul.
New at Asham, the Shore Glide Delivery Aid. Precision, stability, and style all in one. Available with or without broom caddy. With its durable design, it's built to last season after season. Check out our website at asham.com.
comes into play. Look at that. Canada, say hello to your new champions.
Proudly pulling for this generation of Canadians and the next for over 40 years at the Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
Need extra space? We rock at storage. Try 4 weeks free at a location near you. Sentinel Storage, proudly Canadian and proud sponsor of the Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
Next, we start arena in the 2024 Sentinel Storage Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts ladies provincial curling championship. And now, here are your teams. On sheet A,
welcome to the 2024 Sentinel Storage Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts, coming to you live from St. Paul, Alberta. We are pleased to welcome you to draw number 1 of today from the Clancy Chart Arena. My name is Lindsay. Joining me today is Val Sweeting, special guest. Val, how are you doing tonight?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Doing so good. Are you excited to be here?
I am very excited, and the town is really excited. We have a great turnout for tonight, and we're in for such a treat for curling.
It is going to be so much fun. What you don't see right now is the thunderous applause coming live from the stands here. Val, tell us what's at stake at this competition.
Yeah, the winner here is going to represent Alberta at the 2024 Scotties Tournament of Hearts in Calgary at the WinSport this year.
Outstanding. We've got an 8-team field today. The draw setup is a round robin. And we're going to get started right away here with draw number 1. The draw is going to get underway. Our feature game this evening is going to be Sheet B. We've got Team Kaufman versus Team Skrlik. This is the first game, I guess, of the event today. Earlier today, we saw all 8 teams get a chance to come out onto the ice and do a pre-event practice. So they each had 10 minutes per sheet of ice where they could go and test out the sheets, look at the rocks, get familiar with the arena. Val, talk about how you think they're going to approach this very first game of the event.
Yeah, I think we might see the first couple ends be a little bit more open as teams kind of settle into the ice, even though they did get some practice time. But we might also get right into it. We'll see what happens here. Looks like the speed's really good. I was timing around 15 and a half in their practice, and their broom is about edge of 8. So yeah, it's going to be, looks like the ice surface is really nice.
Nice. We're starting off here. Team Kaufman is going to be throwing first. Team Kaufman represents the Thistle Curling Club. At the lead position, we have Krista Hilker. The second position, we have Kim Curtin. Third is Corinne Flory, and skip is Nicky Kaufman. And they're joined by their coach, Dana Smiley. And of course, their competition is going to be Team Skrlik, the defending champions from last year. They represent the Garrison Curling Club in Calgary. Their lead is Ashton Skrlik. Second is Jerry Lynn Ramsey. Third, Brittany Tran. Skip, Kayla Skrlik. Alternate, Crystal Webster. And coach, Shannon Clybrake. So here comes this first rock down the ice. Now, Val, you're from St. Paul, right? Or from the area?
Yep, I lived in St. Paul for a couple of years. Now we're just outside of town, about 20 minutes in Lottie Lake.
Nice. So you spend a lot of time here in town for St. Paul, I'm sure.
I do, yes.
And you get to practice and throw some rocks. What do you think? I guess the committee has been working for the past year to prepare for this event. What kind of things does it take to put on an event of this size?
Yeah, it's been so cool to watch from, this side of things. Normally we show up and a lot of it's done, but I know Troy and Andrew and the crew have done so much work behind the scenes, and Tyson and TJ Wagner are ice makers and they take care of the curling rink. They've done so much here, and I know the volunteer crew, I think they got the building on Sunday, So many people were here Monday. They were ahead of schedule, and they just put the facility together so quick, and it looks amazing in here.
Yeah, you certainly see a lot of vibrancy in the town too as you're driving in. There's a ton of signage on the local businesses welcoming the curlers, welcoming the event. So great to see the town transform and really rally behind this event.
Yeah, definitely. It takes a lot of sponsors to make this happen too, and we'll run through those a little bit later. But yeah, the whole town is very excited, and yeah, there's lots of people out here too for the first draw, so it's going to be a good week.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're looking like we're keeping it fairly open this end. Seeing a lot of draws and a lot of hits. We had mentioned earlier the format of this event now is going to be a complete round robin. So all 8 teams are going to play each other. And then from there, the top 3 in the field will qualify. The overall number 1 spot will go on to the final. And the second and third place will play off in the semifinal. And from there, we're going to find our Alberta champion. So each one of these round robin games is going to be very important. And
yeah, you're saying there's no tiebreakers, right?
That's right. Yeah, there's no tiebreakers this year. So we
they
saw in the pre-event practice the draw to the button.
Yes, 2 draws to the button on both sides. So that'll give just a little bit extra cushion than just doing the 1 draw.
Now, is that a format that you're used to playing with your team?
Yeah, we do 2 draws at most of the events now. I like it. You can break down the sheet, especially when you play on both sides. Sometimes it's a little bit tougher to break down both sides of the ice. But yeah, it looks like there was no trouble here. The ice surface looks really good, and the teams have a good handle on it.
Mm. And it is Team Skrlik with the hammer in the first end here. Like Val said, we've got 2 draws to the button to determine who has the hammer. So it's an accumulation of both totals. Of course, the lesser of that number gets hammer in the first end.
Just refreshed it. It's good. Yeah, just refreshed. I got
Second, Kim Curtin. Now, Val, if it were you out there, would you want to be comfortable getting to know one side of the sheet, or would you kind of want to play the whole sheet of the ice instead if you were setting it up?
It's nice to learn the whole sheet for sure. It has its pros and cons because if you can stick to one side, it's easier to break down. I think you can learn that one side a lot better. But definitely, it's sometimes hard to watch what the other team's doing too. But yep, pros and cons. I think sometimes we play same side, sometimes we play both sides.
It could be anything, right? Oh, it just got a little wide on that one. I don't know that rock is going to leave the house completely. So now this would be an opportunity for Team Kaufman to put a second rock into the house. Now, as we look out onto this field today, we see teams that have got here. 4 teams have pre-qualified for the event. Of course, we have the returning champion, Team Skrlik. And then through the Alberta Curling Tour, the Alberta Tour spots, we had Team Hunkin, Team Sturmey, and Team Grey Withers. And then we had 4 teams qualify through the last chance qualifiers. And that is Team Vaughn, Team Kaufman, Team Richards, and Team Hartwell. Val, the Scotties is going to happen in Calgary. And now I didn't look ahead at the draw, but do you happen to know, now you're going to be there as Team Canada, right?
Yes.
Now, can you imagine you're going to be playing one of these teams wearing the Alberta jackets? I didn't look ahead, but do you know if Alberta's in your pool or not?
I don't think we have the full draw yet. I think with seeding, and it depends. I don't know how the 2 pools are going to
Yeah,
shake out.
that's
so.
right. It might be just a little bit early right now. And I think across the country, there's a pile of provincial championships going on right now. I know BC is happening right now. Manitoba is happening right now. Who else is playing right now?
I think Quebec is on. Northern Ontario starts soon.
So this field for the Scotties is starting to round out now, and we're going to see more and more of these teams start qualifying.
It'll be interesting too at that fourth point spot. I think it's going to be a tight race with that.
Yeah.
Also, there's a couple teams here who are in the running for it, I think.
So remind me, what happened? Why is there another? What happened?
Because none of it is not sending a representative to the nationals for the women. I believe they are for the men. So to fill that spot, they opened up another point spot.
Okay, so we will not see Team Nunavut at the Scotties this year. Instead, we'll see wild card 4, 3. I don't actually remember, but another spot.
It'll be 4.
It would be wild card 4, right?
I think the names of them might look a little bit different this year, but yes, there'll be an extra point spot.
Okay. But back to the matter at hand here, we got these 8 ladies teams out here working hard for that blue and yellow jacket here to represent Alberta. We have Team Skrlik now with the opportunity to split the house and sit 2. Makes its way into the house.
A really good sweep there to get that one there.
Still like outside in turn. Got it.
Okay. Skip Nicky Kaufman going down to throw her first rock at the end. Looking to hit and possibly roll over top. Hey, would you say, Val?
Yeah, it would be nice if she could roll over in front of that other one, or at least as far as you can to maybe set up a double for her next shot.
Yeah, it's really weight sensitive. Let us know what I'm throwing.
Corinne Flory in the house. She just gets nose of that shot, leaving Team Skrlik shot stone at the back of the rings. Looks like Kayla's calling to draw their second point into the house.
Half behind.
Now this Skrlik team together, we mentioned, was the 2023 Alberta Women's Provincials, based out of the Garrison Curling Club in Calgary. They've been curling together for the last 3 seasons and looking to repeat their championship title.
Pretty close to what you gave and got about T-line? Yeah. You got it.
Line's good. I didn't add that much. T? Yeah, finally. Yep, gotta go for T. Line's good.
Brittany Tran, Ashton Skrlik sweeping this rock.
Hard. Hard.
Wow, look at that curl. It's really moving.
Oh, a really good sweep.
And not quite shot, leaving Kaufman Stone's second shot in the house, and allowing Nicky Kaufman an opportunity to chase that shot rock. Val, how important is it for Nicky to stick this shot?
No, not quite yet.
Yeah, it'd be great to get a force in the first end here. Let's capitalize on this opportunity after that one, the yellow one came up a little bit short. And also, if she does roll out, there might be an opportunity still to score 2. If Kayla could hit the inside of that yellow one and roll in, she could possibly still get her deuce. So, yes, very important that she sticks around here.
That's right, yeah. Nicky Kaufman, her last shot of the first end. to Hilker on the sweep.
Yep. Hard. Hard. You got it. Good.
And she's able to stick the shot around,
Good sweep, guys. Good sweep.
leaving Kaufman sitting 1-2.
Right.
We have
With
a
that kind of weight, they
draw
do
for
take a
Kayla
shot.
Skrlik for her single point here in the first end.
I'm not sure if they play, but I liked it though. Good force. Yeah, we should have swept Prince first one. Should have, yeah. I didn't realize it was coming that back. I thought if it was just a bit higher, the double is really hard. Yeah, that's probably on us. Anyway. Yeah. To really watch the rock positioning. They can make those.
It's hogline violated.
I think it didn't look like she was over to me. Do we want an X? I'll try it. Try the X.
Sweeper's just walking beside it. There they go, putting a broom down now.
Yeah, I see the red lights are flashing on that, so they might check that rock.
And it's a single point for Team Skrlik in the first end.
Yeah. I just thought she would check it.
Original 16. Celebrate things done well.
Handcrafted in Canada, Hardline's Ice Pad has revolutionized curling for over a decade. Engineered with top-tier precision and durability, it is backed by an unmatched 10-year warranty. Designed for curlers at all levels to sweep effortlessly with maximum efficiency, it is trusted by the world's best curlers, including Olympic and world champions. It is quite simply the best broom in the game. Hardline. Join the revolution.
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston pizza at home.
I think she was over when we were down there.
Can we have this?
So we have a bit of a delay in the game right now going on here. We noticed that the rock was blinking red pretty early as it was traveling down the sheet.
What rock's she throwing?
So they're having a discussion on it right now, an umpire ruling.
Yeah, normally when the red lights flash, I always have to check the rules on this because I can never remember, but I'm pretty sure when they start flashing, you pull the rock right away and have it checked. And sometimes if they're flashing red and green, you let it play. But the important thing is that they're getting it checked, and we'll see what the final ruling is here.
That's right. The red rock would be flat, or the rock would be flashing red in one of two situations. Either your hand was on the rock as you're sliding over the hog line, which is a hog line violation, or there's a mechanical problem. Now, it looks as though it was ruled again. They've just changed the scoreboard here to reflect a steal of 2 from Team Kaufman. It is showing that it was a hog line violation. Her hand was still on the rock as she was coming over the hog line, and so the rock is taken off. And we see a Kaufman steal of 2.
Yeah, I got a different look for you.
So we get started into the second end with Kaufman up 2-0 over Team Skrlik. Val, lots of excitement already in the first end of the first draw of the 2024 Sentinel Storage Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
There is, and here I thought it would just be an open end.
We thought we were going to see draw hit, but no, we got a little bit of excitement early on.
Yeah, obviously not ideal for the Skrlik team, but they're a really strong team, and they'll just have to park it and bounce back. And good start for Nicky Kaufman, and we'll just got to keep that momentum going through this end too.
Well, we're back here at the Clancy Richard Arena, and it's a decently full house that we've got here on a Wednesday night in St. Paul. So if you're in the St. Paul, Cold Lake, Bonnyville, Elk Point, Myrna, Manville, what else is around here, Val? All kinds of great communities. If you're in the area, we've got tickets available still. We've got full event passes on, and we've got single draws on. We're going to see some school kids coming here tomorrow, which is going to be super exciting. So if you're around and you want to watch some great curling, make sure you come out to the Clancy Richard Arena. We have tickets on site or through our event website at abscotties.ca. You can check that website as well for all of our standings and photos and updates. And just a reminder, too, for this live stream, we want to make sure that all these games are as accessible to watch as possible. Here you are. You found us on YouTube. All games are going to be streamed on YouTube. Only one is going to have the commentary on it. So we want to make sure that you can cheer on your favorite teams. Maybe it's friends of yours. Maybe it's family members out there. Maybe it's both. But make sure you tune in and watch as we see the top 8 women's teams compete for the title of Alberta Scotties champion for 2024. If you're just joining us now, my name is Lindsay Birch, and I'm joined here by champion Val Sweeting. Now, it's possible that one of these teams is going to be at the Scotties for the first time. Val, do you remember being at the Scotties for your first time?
I do. And you were there too.
Oh my gosh, I screwed that one up for you. Tell us about it. What year was that, Val?
Oh, so many years ago. 2010?
Yeah.
That's crazy. 14 years ago. Yeah. And we were just little young kids.
At the Calgary Curling Club, wasn't it?
This team was, yeah.
And where did we go? We went to Sioux City Marie.
Yeah.
As Team Alberta.
Yeah, I remember getting that Alberta jacket for the first time. That was just such an incredible feeling. It's lots of fun alongside you, Megan, Whitney. It was good.
That's right. That's right. Such a special feeling to get that jacket for the first time. And now you're going to be at the Scotties in Calgary. You're going to be wearing the Team Canada jacket. What have you been doing to prep for that?
We had an event last week in Red Deer where we made the semifinal, and then we have some team training coming up. I leave on Sunday, so unfortunately I will miss the final here, but yeah, it's going to be a really exciting finish at the end of this week, I can already tell. And yeah, we practice individual next door at the St. Paul Curling Club. I do a lot of that.
Great. Shout out to the St. Paul Curling Club and the ice makers there. We're getting Val as ready as she can be for the Scotties. That's great. And do you have any more events in between now and then, or just team practice weekends?
Just team practice, like with all the provincials going on, and then the men's provincials start. There's not really an event to play in. So yeah, just a lot of practicing and resting, spending time with family, that kind of thing.
Good. Now, are you one to dial in and kind of zone out all the other competitions going on, or are you one to pay attention to what's happening in other provinces and watch? What's your favorite thing to do this time of year, prep-wise?
Do you mean right now, or if I was playing?
Like, are you going to be watching the other provincial competitions?
Yeah, I think that, there's a lot of good competitions on right now. There was last week too in Saskatchewan, Nova Scotia. There's a lot of provinces playing off too. So yeah, I think that, it's fun to watch and and fun to, you know, see those teams win, and whether it's first time or sixth time or, you know, it's always a special feeling.
Awesome. That's great. Over here on sheet B, we're now into our we're into our second stone still. We got Jerry Lynn Ramsey to make the open hit and stick.
Really good bounce back end here for the team. They have their deuce set up. The rocks are spread really far apart.
Yeah, you betcha they're really utilizing that corner guard right now.
Close. Clean. 9-5. Clean. Yep. Yep.
Now, Val, do you think at any point Nicky Kaufman is going to ever pursue that rock around the corner guard, or are they always going to go after the open rock?
10-6.
I think that it is partially open. So if an opportunity arises to go after it, they definitely could. I think maybe for now they're okay with giving up the 2.
Top 12?
Yeah.
It feels the same.
Looks like Team is calling here, sticking second rock around the corner guard.
You got it.
How different is it curling on this ice right now compared to curling in a club ice?
Usually a combination of the club, like the arena ice and the preparation and the rocks that are used. Usually we find that things are a lot more lively and a little bit keener. And also, you know, I'm sure like air temperature, all that kind of stuff plays a factor in. They were able to warm it up quite a bit in here. Whereas curling clubs can sometimes run a little bit cold. The rocks are a little bit older, and it's sometimes a little bit heavier to play on. So yeah, arena just has a little bit different feeling than the club ice.
I don't think it's on. Do you like the freeze, or do you want to try hack again?
So here we've got Nicky Kaufman going after this.
Like freeze, or do you like hack?
I don't know about you, but we that's the universal sign for hack as far as I know. Tapping your hack foot there.
Yeah.
So, hack weight, not too hard, not too quiet, just enough to remove a rock from play, but also keep your shooter around and allow for it to curl a little bit, right?
Close. Well.
Corinne Flory with her
close.
First again.
Yep. Yep.
Krista Hilker, Kim Curtin sweeping.
Hard. Hard. Whoa, whoa, top one. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay.
Just nicks the top rock out of the way, loses the shooter. It's going to allow Team Skrlik
Did I give you what I gave here?
second chance at burying a rock behind the
I think
guard.
that's pretty good for top 12.
I like
really good plan B there to get that top one. Those shots are always a little bit of a guess in the second end because everyone would have thrown their draws to the middle. So that first pass inside out is always a bit of a guess with that weight too. So really good that they made contact with one of them.
More than yours. You can knife it. Mine's good. Knife.
Very good. Jerry's rock.
Mine's good. Gotta go. Mine's good. This top 12.
We saw the rock before this one really curl off to the side. They're not quite sweeping it as hard this time around. Maybe a keener path now.
At the end. Good.
Maybe a better read in the spot for their ice.
Yeah, it always runs a little bit better second down. So, or I guess fourth now with the guard and the other one. But yeah, they have a really good beat on that path now.
You got it, Corinne. Whoa! Whoa!
Corinne Flory with a second half weight hit.
Straight! Straight! Hard! 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 Straight! Hard! 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 Sweep.
Just squeaks by that
bit.
top rock. Makes
his
contact
last
with
weight,
shot stone to
13-1.
sit shot rock.
First 6 just seemed to run true.
Fairly. Yeah, I agree.
We're seeing this hack weight shot being called now 3 times out of the last 4 shots. Val, what's the advantage of having that weight choice?
Hack is just a really manageable weight, especially with the powerful brushers that they have. If you just throw it relatively close, I think that they could sweep it straight or curl it, especially now that they've played this path a little bit. So yeah, I really like that weight choice for this shot.
Nice to make a team shot, involve all 4 players into it.
Exactly.
Hard!
Hold one. Trying to throw control.
We're going to skip zones here in the second end of the first draw of the 2024 Sentinel Storage Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
Try to hit and roll underneath. 10.
I'm looking out into the crowd here, Val, and we had our opening ceremonies earlier before this draw started, and I'm seeing a lot of the junior curlers that were sign bearers and flag bearers that are still sticking around with their parents. It's awesome that they got to hang around and come and watch some curling and bring mom and dad with them. It's a good crowd out there tonight here in St. Paul. Here comes Nicky Kaufman with her first rock of the second end.
Yes! Hard! Really hard! Hard! You gotta go hard, 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 hard. Okay.
Is that the roll she wanted, do you think?
10-1.
I heard her say she wanted to go under the, I think she was trying to go under the yellow, just to make it a little bit more tricky to remove and possibly set up a double maybe on the next shot.
10-1. Okay.
So an open hit now for Kayla Skrlik. Is she going to want to nose this one, or are we going to roll somewhere? What do you think?
She tapped to roll under the yellow if there's enough room. She must be trying to go at 3 here, I would think.
Control.
But I'm sure that just make sure you stick around. She'd be happy with the deuce here.
Okay.
I'll keep a broom down.
10 1/4 side if anything. You got it. Whoa!
Nice clean throw there from her. I'm sure that's maybe weighing on her mind a little bit as she's coming out of the hack. In the first end, we saw a hogline violation where the rock was blinking red when she let it go. It was green this time, so she got that monkey off her back, it looks like, and gearing up again here and not worrying about it for the rest of the game.
Did I care? Do you like that?
Got the last rock from Nicky Kaufman.
Same weight. Give me a bit more ice.
Okay. Try to keep it over there.
Might as well be aggressive with the roll and try to get right underneath.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, you got it, Nicky.
Yeah, I'm soft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kim Curtin, Krista Hilker with the sweep.
Hard to stay. Okay.
Just an unfortunate rollout from Nicky Kaufman.
Sorry. It's really bad release there.
A chance for 2 for Kayla Skrlik here in the second end.
Sorry. Okay. I was like, my job here is done. Speed should be nice here. You can give us the same as draw to pin. About 3 feet less than when you gave us this end. You got it.
Kayla Skrlik, last rock of the second end. Sitting 1, looking to draw in and get her second point.
And this is the path that she threw for hammer in practice, so I think she'll have a really good idea.
Clean. 5-2.
Sweepers like it.
Nice shot.
That's good for 2 points. We've got a tie game in the second end. Kaufman 2, Skrlik 2.
Good judge. Nice shot. Good. Good throw. Good end. Yeah. Good balance.
Light up your love for curling with our customizable neon LED lights from Letterlands. Choose your new neon mixed doubles partner or make a statement with a neon curling rock in your window. Also actual Letterlands. Use discount code WHOA for 15% off. Only at Letterlands.com.
New at Asham, the Helix Flyknit and Express Ultralight, featuring our rotator disc system that attaches by Velcro. Quickly and easily upgrade and replace your sliding platform. Check out our website at asham.com.
I'm Eugene Labatt. I am the CEO, president of Extreme Oilfield. I am the guy who started this 23 years ago. Had a lot of good people come with us. We have multiple partners now. My biggest asset, I think, to Extreme Oilfield is listening to the people that come to work for me, listening to our customers, what they want, and taking care of them, and take care of your staff, take care of your customers. And at the end of the day, you take care of them, they take care of you. To me, a model employee for Extreme, it takes time to be a model employee. You don't start as a model employee. You come on with an open mind, you come on wanting to be part of the team. And then to me, a model employee is loyal to the company, and we are loyal to them as well. And model employees are not short-term employees, they're long-term employees.
I consider myself an innovator. You know, I'm someone that can take what's available to them and, turn it into something so much more. I actually had this idea a long time ago, and I never followed through with it. But, now that I've got everything up and running, the revenue has been, streaming in. Here we go. Simon. Lemonade? Sure. Careful, please. Just leave it. It's only 25 cents. If you don't have it, pay me tomorrow. I know where you work. Just leave it on my desk. It's good. What's this? It's good?
Welcome back to the 2024 Sentinel Storage Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts. We're here with you live at the Clancy Richard Arena in St. Paul, Alberta. Your feature game today is Team Kaufman versus Team Skrlik. We're at a 2-2 tie going into the third end. Let's do an around the horn with the other games. Over on sheet A, Team Hunkin versus Team Vaughn. Hunkin is up 3-1, playing the third end. On sheet C, we have Team Richards versus Team Sturmey. Team Sturmey leads 3-0 into the third end. And on sheet D, we have Team Greyweathers and Team Hartwell in a 2-2 tie, playing the third end. Now, the first two ends of our game in our feature sheet on sheet B, Team Kaufman versus Team Skrlik, we've seen a relatively open end the first two ends of the game. Val, we've got a center guard for the first time this game.
We do, yeah, followed by a come around that maybe came a little bit deep, but then a couple nice draws after that. Team Kaufman just made a really nice corner freeze on that yellow one. That's in a really good spot to use later in the end.
And it is Team Kaufman with the hammer in this end. So we're going to see Team Skrlik directing their play more toward the center of the sheet. First rock at the end for second, Jerry Lynn Ramsey.
I see Brittany Tran trying to encourage this one over. It looks like she did. Line looks good now.
Now, these teams had pre-event practice earlier today, just to check out the conditions and take a look at the rocks and the arena as a whole. Do you think that, Val, do you typically see a change in the first draw compared to a pre-event practice?
Yeah, usually. You often don't get very much time in the pre-competition practice. How much time do you think they had on each sheet?
They were allotted 10 minutes per sheet.
Yeah, so it's a bit of time to match rocks, but you don't get a full feeling for all the paths and everything. So this first part of this game is very much still learning about the ice, and it's definitely good to get that pre-competition practice in so you can just get comfortable with the venue and get out on the ice, get your legs under you. But a lot of the paths that they play in a game you wouldn't necessarily have played in pre-competition practice, depending on if they were more focused on matching rocks or speed and whatnot. But I'm sure Matt and his ice team, had it very similar to what the game's going to be here. So good ice crew here too.
Yeah, that's a great point. I like your point about learning the ice conditions. Second, Jerry Lynn Ramsey looking to make the freeze with her second rock. Trying to get by that top red stone and just chaps off. Maybe a little lighter than she wanted to be.
Yeah, really close. Maybe a foot or two would have got by there and froze that back one. Team Kaufman's doing a really good job of controlling the top 8 there. Those rocks are all in really good spots to use later. And difficult to remove right now.
Got Kim Curtin with her second rock of the end.
I'm going to wait until the coach break to test the dog games. No, I know. I didn't make numbers before I can see it.
Now, from your point of view, does it look like any of those red stones are currently usable to potentially move that Skrlik stone out of the way? Or is Skrlik pretty protected behind all of that?
Yeah, ideally they didn't want to move the other reds that far and kind of hook themselves. I think they still might have a couple angles on the ones in the 8 foot. But Skrlik will either probably try to move them around or guard one of the sides, I would think.
If we can listen in here and hear what the discussion is.
So we got Jerry sources. Absolutely. I hope so. I'll check out the second.
Hey, the call is for Peel.
You take it.
Brittany Tran makes the double. It's pretty close. I'm seeing Team Skrlik is sitting shot rock. Team Kaufman is sitting shots 2 and 3 in the house. We have third Corinne Flory with her first rock of the end.
Yeah, they'll want to lock a piece of this on the side of that yellow. Or if anything, they could split that top one too. That would be pretty good to leave them both sides again. Looks like it's a little shorter than planned though.
We're seeing that really grab it and curl over there on that side of the sheet.
Yeah, that was just what I was.
Call here was for a high guard.
No, it looks like they're going.
They're traveling a little bit more. Freezing right onto their own stone top 4.
Yeah, I didn't see if they changed the call beforehand or if that was plan B, but it worked out pretty good. I don't know about you, but those one guards, I always find them really hard. I give a lot of credit to the
They
ladies who throw them
absolutely.
so often because it's almost as precise as drawing to the button. Like you have no margin to be short or it's useless. And if you leave a double peel, it's also not very helpful. So
Speaking of peel, here comes a peel Wade shot. All right, Corinne Flory shuffles things around in the house. Running that rock straight back. And it is Team Skrlik sitting 2 in the 4-foot.
yeah, that worked out pretty good. They were a couple shots in the middle there away from moving those around. So it's good that I know they're still sitting 2 in the 4-foot, but they have a good angle on the top now. And they're forcing the other team to play out on the wing here. So really good result.
We're on to skip stones here in the 3rd end. Kayla Skrlik with her first.
Yeah, I was good on that. Yeah, I can always pop in for a slide.
See a hit and roll out there from Kayla Skrlik. And now we see Nicky Kaufman. I think she's queuing up that run double, Val.
Yeah, and there's also that corner guard now that she could use also. But key thing is getting those rocks off the 4-foot there and opening up her scoring zone.
Now, you've held the broom for a lot of very important shots, Val. If you're holding the broom for, say, a run double, what are you making sure that you're going to call here? Is there a margin of error that you can look for and always a plan B going through your mind?
Yeah, I generally look for, focus on plan A, but especially on an upweight shot, your plan A to plan B is you have to be pretty quick because of the weights, but that worked out pretty good.
So she didn't make the double, but there's the plan B right there. She's got a couple of usable stones definitely sitting in the front of their house.
Yeah, she's got a couple options with those red ones, or if they do leave that yellow exposed, they might be able to pick it and miss that back one. So definitely have to place this guard pretty precise.
Now, if you're on the Skrlik team, are you guarding that rock for your life, or are you thinking ever of getting a second rock in the house?
You know, sometimes the best guard is second shot, but in this case, I think they'd have to go out wide, out into the 12-foot, and they're maybe not familiar with that path right now. So, you know, they know this path for the guard, and those red ones are slightly overlapped, so it's not a gimme either. So I do like the guard play here.
We've got Kayla Skrlik with her last rock in the third end. She will make the guard. Now, Nicky Kaufman is sitting 2, 3, and 4 in the house, and she does have hammer here in the third end.
What would you play here, Lindsay?
No, you're the expert guest commentator here today, Val. What would you play? I wonder how high that guard is, and if it is going to curl enough to get around to take a crack at this with her intern here. I mean, the triple run back always looks nice and lined up as well, but
I know it looks so much easier from here, but
yeah, this view is wonderful. Yeah. Folks, we can see it from this side, and it doesn't look that easy from our point of view. But on the screen, it looks wonderful. Oh my goodness, look, she's screwing it up.
Yeah, I mean, a hair high, you probably...
I think it's...
Bing, bang, boom, it goes
back.
back.
Great tic-tac-toe, and off we go. Now you and I are both lefties, and this is our favorite side of the sheet right here.
Oh,
that lefty
exactly.
intern has a little bit of magic on it sometimes, so that's how it's appealing. But all right,
Yeah,
looks like they're going to give it a go.
That out-turn chase would not look good from our side.
Looks like it might drift off towards Chile somewhere. So I agree. This might work out better. Nicky Kaufman with the hammer here in the third end. Keepers are encouraged to curl. Just a little too high to miss it, and it will be a steal of 1 for Skrlik. This score is 3-2 after 3 ends of play. Here at the 2024 Sentinel Storage Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts. Did I get it in on time?
And yeah, we had a chance there. Yeah.
What's that?
Maybe feel one earlier. I don't know. They just got they were actually calling a guard.
Light up your love for curling with our customizable neon LED lights from Letterlands. Choose your new neon mixed doubles partner or make a statement with a neon curling rock in your window. Also actual Letterlands. Use discount code WHOA for 15% off. Only at Letterlands.com.
New at Asham, the Shore Glide Delivery Aid. Precision, stability, and style all in one. Available with or without Broom Caddy. With its durable design, it's built to last season after season. Check out our website at asham.com.
St. Paul is centrally located in the heart of northeast Alberta. With a population of 5,600, St. Paul is a major trading center for over 35,000 people. St. Paul has a diverse economic base, including a rich agricultural sector within the county, supplemented by gas and oil, and served by a strong retail and service sector. The town is located on Highway 29, which connects to Highway 36 to the west and Highway 41 to the east, providing access to markets and the Alberta oil sands. Surrounded by many lakes and trails, the town of St. Paul is a hub for recreation and a wealth of opportunity for tourism investment. The community offers all the amenities for excellent living, including the connectivity, social connection, health, and education. St. Paul is a people kind of place and is stated at the site of the world's first UFO landing pad. All visitors from Earth and otherwise are welcome to the town of St. Paul.
Curling Alberta's 50-50 supports grassroots curling with a jackpot of at least $100,000. I know! Brace yourself. Join us aged 18 plus in nurturing these future curling stars. Support grassroots curling with Curling Alberta.
Need extra space? We rock at storage. Try 4 weeks free at a location near you. Sentinel Storage, proudly Canadian and proud sponsor of the Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
Welcome back to draw number 1 here at the Sentinel Storage Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts. We're coming at you live from the Clancy Richard Arena here in St. Paul, Alberta. If you're just joining us now, welcome to the live stream. Team Skrlik versus Team Kaufman is our live stream highlighted feature game today. Skrlik leads 3-2 over Kaufman, and we've just started the 4th end. Now, an event of this magnitude certainly doesn't happen without the support of incredible sponsors, and we'd like to recognize a few of those right now. Firstly, we would like to thank our diamond sponsor, Extreme Oilfield. Our platinum sponsors are Extreme Equipment and Kubota, Webb's Machinery, MCS Net, Canadian Natural Resources Limited, and Zeroni Motors. We'd like to thank our gold sponsors, the County of St. Paul, Parrish and Heimbecker, Speedy Lube, Redneck Ag, JMD Group, Boston Pizza, and VB Insurance. Big thank you to all those companies that have supported this outstanding event, and we were just getting started, and we know we've got a wonderful week ahead. You're joining us now into the second stones of the 4th end. Skrlik leading by 1, Team Kaufman with the hammer. Now I've got Val Sweeting here sitting in the commentary booth with me.
Yeah, it's all there for weight. Top 4. Nice.
Now looking forward to this 4th end here. What do you think the objectives for each of the teams are? Let's talk about Team Kaufman first.
I think Kaufman will be going after their 2. I thought they might throw a corner guard here, but since that first one is a little bit off center, they chose to come around. And it ended up a little bit deep, but it worked out. They actually had a back now and lots to play with here around the key line.
Now put yourself in Team Skrlik's shoes. What do you think that they're going to try to do this end?
I think they'll keep trying to play off that steal last end. You know, they got their deuce back and got a steal, so they have some bit of momentum going. So I think they want to keep bringing in their shots together here and keep the pressure on Kaufman.
Here comes Kim Curtin, second on Team Kaufman. Hilker Krinfori to sweep. Just get by the guard and make contact with shot stone.
On the out turns right now, yeah. Board? Should run true here. Yeah.
Now, speaking of sponsors, I know that our teams actually competing here work very hard to find sponsorship as well. So I think that we need to send a little bit of love to the team sponsors that we have. Team Skrlik's sponsors would like to acknowledge and thank New West Truck Center, Good On Industries, The Cedar Shop, Burnsy Sport Excellence, and Skrlik Farms.
Ashton! Great shot. Good throw.
And the Team Kaufman sponsors they would like to acknowledge and thank are Fit and Fierce, Live Real Estate, NEW Concepts Massage, Paragon Mechanical Limited, Skills Mechanical Solutions Incorporated, and Integra Tire St. Albert.
10. Close. Close.
And this is a first year together for this Kaufman rink.
Krista.
They qualified for the event through last chance qualifier. Ooh, just missed that double. Really close. Whereas the Skrlik team now has been together for 3 years.
10-2, that was better weight.
They were the champions of the Alberta Scotties last year. And they curl out of the Garrison Curling.
I like that throw better. It's all easier to read. Yeah. Good weight. 10-2. Okay. Oh, we're supposed to clip that. Normal, excuse me? Normal? You got it.
Even though they missed the double there, it's really key that they hung their shooter on the side. It was annoying. You got to chase after those little Klingons over there.
Yeah, those little biters,
you would say.
You never know. They can come back and bite you. Aptly named, right? For many reasons.
Yeah, hard! Hard,
Ricky Tran makes the hit.
Go, hard. Good shot, Fred.
It looks as though that Kaufman stone at the top of the house might be second shot.
Yep.
So do you think they're going to make their move now and go after shot rock, Val?
So I think it's a good opportunity. You could freeze down to it, you could tap your red one, or if you can see enough of it, you could look like you're going straight after the chase here.
We're seeing lots of great curl on this sheet, definitely. Corinne Forey.
Yeah. Whoa, we're on the top. Whoa. Okay. Maybe.
Yeah. They probably try to roll here.
Opened up the house a little bit on that last shot.
Yeah.
Allowing a chance here now for Team Skrlik to make a hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, even if Kaufman only gets one here, I think getting on the scoreboard here is good.
This is Kale's ice.
Keep it nice and open.
You know, that's right. There's only a 1 point difference in this game right now.
Control. Yep. Close. Yep. Whoa. Clean. Control coming down a bit. No, wait. Good. Whoa. Maybe up. Whoa. Jer.
Roll it wide. Great shot.
Really nice.
Perfect. Really beautiful.
Nice.
So it is Team Skrlik sitting 4 stones in the house. Val, if you have hammer in this situation and your opponent is sitting 4 in the house, are you getting a little bit nervous that the rocks start accumulating, or are you thinking to yourself, it's okay, we still have hammer?
Yeah, definitely ideal to have hammer in that situation. There's a couple things you could do. You could freeze one of these rocks and maybe get lucky on a jam or something like that. But also you could just, keep it simple, keep it open, maybe roll on top of one of them or roll behind one and get a break that way. But also, just having an open
This will be the straighter side.
for one is also okay too.
It does curl it here. That's probably nose.
Okay. You got it.
Now we'll see Kayla Skrlik go after this one with her first. Is she looking to roll anywhere, or is she looking just to make contact and nose hit this one?
I think ideally she wants to roll a little bit, just in case Nicky did decide to freeze. There might be a little bit of a pocket and hard to get out. So you could roll out, you could roll to the center.
You got it.
Either option.
Kayla Skrlik with her first. 4th end.
Clean.
10. Room. Clean. Coming off. Ashton, control.
I still think we're 10.
Clean. Ashton.
Yeah, Ash. Hard.
Ashton.
Yep. Hard.
Just like that.
Just like that. Just like you said. You bet.
9-9.
Smarter to try the freeze.
Now, if you're Nicky Kaufman, are you looking to roll anywhere? Are you looking to freeze down to this? What would be her best chance to get to?
Well, I mean, as long as I'm shot or second shot, she's got to hit it. I think that's
kind of looking into her thought process. I think the best chance of getting to is if she did freeze down to it, and it's also in a path where they would have played the draw to the button and some draws in the second end. She should be really familiar with it. But yeah, it's all her, her comfort zone with draw weight too.
A little freeze. Yeah. A little bump's okay if the line's right. Okay. Okay. Try to throw it to you guys.
Good piece of communication there from skip to sweepers. Bumps okay if the line's right. Nice to get that reassurance. Nicky Kaufman with her first rock here in the fourth end.
Little soft release.
Let him go back. All you, backboard. Yeah, stay on it for line.
Yeah, it's really curling. Yeah, you gotta go.
Hard.
Yep. Hard all the way, guys. Hard.
Go.
Get it in hard.
Keep it going. Keep it
Keep going.
Really starting to curl them quite a bit.
Fight that input. Okay, good sweep. Sorry.
You hear Nicky give that feedback out of her hand. I've heard it on a couple of them, just a little bit softer than she was planning on throwing it. I think that's really key information. The brushers know to pick it up right away, and so they can manage it accordingly. Because if it was a little bit off, it didn't look like that, they might have not jumped on that as soon as they could have, and it would have come up even shorter.
And as a sweeper, then, how do you react when you hear it soft drawn at the hand? What are you going to expect from the rock?
It'll curl a little bit more and come up a little bit shorter than maybe anticipated. So the fact that anytime a thrower can kind of give that information is really good piece for the brushers to know.
15
awareness. Comes the last rock of the end for Kayla Skrlik. Pardon me, her last rock of the end.
All there. Line's good. Line only. Top it. Looks like loss. Come here.
I don't think it's
Stop it. It's all you guys. A little bit. Looks. Hasn't moved yet. Ashton's. Yeah, Ash, if you can. 5-5. Nice. Top 8. Fighting 4. Whoa. Just okay. It's okay. I think it's okay. Okay. 5-5.
Top 4 draw from Kayla. Team Skrlik is sitting 1, 2, 3, 4 rocks in the house.
A little bit more ice. Like, I'll still try to throw it positive. A little bit more can't hurt.
I heard them say 5-5 on that, which I'm assuming is 15-5, which is a very good speed.
Yeah, that's nice and keen.
Right.
So what adjustment do you think we'll see Nicky make on this last shot?
A few feet more.
I heard her say a few feet more and throw it a little bit more positive, but they also took a little bit extra ice, which I think is good because you have to get around that one that was top 4.
Here comes the last rock at the fourth end, Team Kaufman.
Better release.
Good. Post. Running.
Yep, line.
Kaufman will draw against 4.
It's real close. Sweep for T.
The sweepers seem to like it.
No backing right now. Curl. Hard curl.
And it will be a steal of 1, 2, 3, 4. Steal of 4 for Team Skrlik in the fourth end. They will take the lead 7-2 here at the 2024 Sentinel Storage Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
How many was it? 4.
New at Asham, load up and go with our redesigned curling broom bag on wheels. This bag's all-terrain heavy-duty wheels glide with ease. Its solid construction is durable and fits all your curling gear. Check out our website at asham.com.
My job pays well, but I could always use a few extra bucks. So I turned my coworkers into customers. And let me tell you, business is booming.
Hey Martha, what's going on?
Hey David, everything's for sale today.
Oh.
Yeah, so got some great deals, beautiful beads.
The stapler.
Oh, no, that's mine. It says Martha's on it. It's not, I need it.
Label maker.
Also, I need it to label things, so it's not for sale. I should say that on, I should label that. But we've got other stuff, you know. May I interest you in a globe? Oh, that's a,
Gift from my son. On Father's Day. You find this in the break room?
Yeah.
Good luck.
Sold.
Original 16. Celebrate things done well.
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston Pizza at home.
This is where the focus comes into play. Look at that.
Canada, say hello to your new champion.
Proudly pulling for this generation of Canadians and the next for over 40 years at the Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
We're back with draw number 1 of the 2024 Sentinel Storage Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts. We have our featured game here where Team Skrlik has taken the lead 7-2 over Team Kaufman as we begin the 5th end. We'll do a quick round the horn of the other sheets in play right now. All games are in the 5th end. We see Team Vaughn, Team Hunkin are tied 3-3. We see Team Sturmey has taken a 6-0 lead over Team Richards. And our final sheet of ice, Team Greyweathers versus Team Hartwell. Team Greyweathers and Hartwell are both tied at 4-4.
Hey, that almost looked like a pick, to be honest.
It looks like now back to our feature game here. We see that Team Kaufman will have the hammer in the 5th end. Really going to want to start utilizing some corner guards. And then we're going to see Team Skrlik try to keep it pretty clean. Is that a fair assessment, Val?
Yeah, for sure. I think that last one maybe just ran a little bit better than expected out there. It seemed like they were a little bit on and off down the sheet, but sometimes it can be even faster out there. Yeah, definitely lots of game left, and you certainly want to keep learning as much as you can about the sheet. This is the first half of the first game of the event, so still lots of learning to do, and regardless of what position you're in, you just want to figure out the sheet and feel for draw weight.
Yeah.
Oh. Time. Oh.
I'm just seeing a technical timeout being called over here.
Stop the time.
Yeah, we have another red light.
They saw you.
On that rock.
Just clicking it.
They ran our clock down.
Looks like they'll probably check it to see if it was a hogline violation or a malfunction.
Yeah, I'm not worried.
She should slide down there and just say.
We catch up every time anyway.
What do you guys like?
We can talk about it. What do you like?
Yeah. Okay. They said it's fine. She thinks she touched it at the end, like after the hog line.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think they still called it. I don't know if they.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Careful.
Okay. You like this tap?
Thanks.
So I believe we did get confirmation that the rock was
hitting ours
touched
or
after the
tapping?
hog line.
Out and rolling or tapping?
Oh God.
Jesus.
Yeah, looks like
The
both
sensor on the
teams are
handle.
good with that decision.
Sure.
Yep. Yep.
Is that
The
max?
second time we've seen that in one game.
No, it'll curl in this path.
That's
This is a curly spot.
that's
Yeah,
not
right
that's
inside
quite a
the-
rare thing to happen.
Yeah.
We've seen it twice here. Do you think maybe just a little bit of a different type of a feel, or maybe a little bit of nerves coming into play, or what do you think, Mel? What could be the cause of that?
Yeah, it could be a little bit of that, a little bit different feel of the surface. It could be too that they haven't played with sensors handles in a little while, so just not used to it. I'm really not too sure.
Whoa! No, Brett. Whoa! I think we want it as far back as possible.
Certainly this first draw of this provincial event is going to be one of lots of learning, and I think that's definitely one of the learnings that both sides are going to take into consideration.
10-7. Is that down? I'm just like,
I thought it seemed okay. It's just a curly spot, like it curls there.
Got a
She was
corner
giving me
guard
this
called
much
here
for
for
my
second
intern,
Kim Curtin. Her first rock of the end. Now, how important are putting up guards when it comes to being, when you're behind in the scoreboard, how important is it to have guards in play?
Yeah, you want to have things that you can hide behind. They have a rock behind the T line there too, so that's, you know, something that they can use. Yeah, you want guards, you want to freeze, you want to tap things around, and just try and make your opponent's shots as difficult as you can, and hope for a half shot here or there so you can get an opportunity for a multiple score. But it was good that that one tucked behind that high guard. That high guard was kind of difficult to hide behind, as anything in the house you could probably get it out. So that was a good guard placement to come around there on that last one.
And now Team Skrlik out of the free guard zone rule, so now they are able to start peeling guards. Is that right?
Yes. Yeah, we've had it a couple times where we peeled a little too early. Not gonna lie. But you gotta hope someone catches it.
Yeah, that all-important 5 rock rule where any rock above the house cannot be removed by your opponent, otherwise it gets replaced and the opponent's stone comes off the ice again. Definitely made popular in more recent years, unlike the days of Pat Ryan. For you folks listening at home that are big Pat Ryan fans, that used to have a 2-1 game after 12 ends of curling where they'd love to just hit those rocks at a play. That was a long time now. Now, in the last 2 years, though, Val, we've seen the center line, no tick zone rule. Could you talk to us a little bit about that and what that means in really free guard zone rule, too?
Yeah, it definitely changed the play for teams not being able to play that tick. You know, you saw Team Homan do it a lot back in, I think it was like the 2013 Scotties, and then a lot of teams followed suit after that. So it's definitely changed having to come around or go to the wing or do something different like that, especially when you have a lead, or even an accidental, you know, rub. It changes how the leads play their end too, because normally when you can see a piece on the side and you chase it, either or is okay. Now it's not, or your rock comes off. So definitely see a lot more freezes and whatnot as like compared to those shots.
Right, so any guard that's touching the center line cannot come off the center line, like you say, accidentally or on purpose, until the first 5 rocks are thrown. So we might see teams that are behind in the scoreboard play that rule a little bit to their advantage as these games go on here.
Yeah, I've even seen teams with hammer throw their rocks on the center line just so the corner tick can't be played.
Yep.
So that's another interesting use of the rule too.
Over and stop. Once it's over, well.
Now, speaking of guards,
Good
Team
sleep.
Kaufman's going to keep throwing them. Team Skrlik's going to keep peeling them.
Yeah, a little less. Yep. Quarter.
Unless she can see enough of this rock here in the house.
Yeah.
So they're going to call to make contact with the rock just in the house. We have Brittany Tran
Yeah, I think
with
so.
her final rock of the end.
You got it.
Gets by the guard. Make a nice hit and roll toward the center.
A little under. Perfect. Great shot.
Team Skrlik sitting 3 in the house.
I see a question over here in the chat, Lindsay.
Oh my
For
gosh.
anyone tuning in, feel free to reach out to us in the chat. We'd love to answer your questions. They're asking if Shannon Clybrink and Crystal Webster are the coaches. They are on the bench for Team Skrlik. I believe Crystal is listed as the alternate,
That's
and
right.
Shannon is the coach. So very knowledgeable team on their side there.
Yep, that's a pretty high profile bench there that they've got.
Yes, and Tana Smiley too for the other team. Tana actually coached me for a couple years, and she's super knowledgeable. She's been with the college athletes, you know, just all the levels, and she's super knowledgeable and a really great.
So, hey. Do you like it?
Yes, absolutely. All 3 ladies sitting back there on the bench.
Getting
Absolutely wonderful additions to both of the rosters that we have. I want to thank the coaches too. They've put a lot of time and effort in what they do to make their athletes better, and they don't often get all the appreciation from and all the glory. So we want to make sure that they're recognized for sure.
You got it.
So we saw a nice double from Team Kaufman. We have 2 rocks in the house right now. Kayla Skrlik with her first rock at the end, looking to eliminate one of them.
Clean! Clean! Brit! Clean! Brit! Clean! Brit! A little bit. Yeah, a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. Nice. Good.
Sorry, Boxer.
That's okay. I was like, I'm trying really hard to listen to your...
A nose hit from Kayla Skrlik leaves them sitting 2 in the house.
Get 2.
Yeah, I'm good with either.
It's hard to make perfect roll.
Yeah.
As Val mentioned, yeah, we're on YouTube
Blink
right
doesn't
now
help
too.
us
So if
that
you've
much anyway,
subscribed
so
and logged
I think
in
we go
to
for
this
it.
channel, go ahead and
10.
drop us your questions and comments, and we'll try our best to answer them. We've got Nicky Kaufman coming down now for her first rock of the 5th end.
Try to hit and roll behind the corner.
Looks like she is trying to go behind the corner. I didn't know if she'd maybe take on the double, try and get the blank back into play, but still trying to utilize that corner guard. Set up her 2.
You got it, Nikki? Yeah. Might be a little big.
Oh,
Yeah! Yeah!
yeah.
Yeah!
Hard. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Just curled up on her to nose.
That curled a lot.
Yeah. Control. Yep. That should be max. Did you have here? Sorry, I want to double check. Yep. Okay. That was great weight. Is that max? I think it's max, but it's okay. Okay. You got it. Control.
Yeah. We have an open hit here for Kayla Skrlik for her last shot of the 5th end. It is Team Kaufman with the hammer.
If you flop my way here, that's okay. You got it.
Yep. Yep.
Waist good.
Kayla Skrlik.
Clean.
Waist good.
Clean. Clean.
Clean, clean, clean.
Ashton Skrlik with the sweep.
Clean. Good sweep. Good sweep. 7. Good.
Yeah.
You got it.
And we have Nicky Kaufman coming down for the last rock of the 5th end.
Yeah.
Looking to get their single point draw against 2 Skrlik stones.
Got it, Nikki. Trust it.
Encouragement from the front end.
Mine's good. All you, right for T. Really moving. Gotta go.
Kristen
All you
Hilkert.
guys, right to tee.
Kim Curtin sweeping.
Hard, hard, hard,
They
hard.
need
Let
the
go,
8
let
foot
go.
to
Hard.
score. They need the 8 foot.
Hard, hard, hard. Hard.
Gotta be 8 foot. Just short.
2 yellow.
It's another steal of 2 for Team Skrlik. Leading now 9-2 after 5 ends of play. We've got a 5th end break coming up here at the 2024 Sentinel Storage Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
Sorry, I didn't think I was soft, but that really curled too.
This is it. It all comes down to this rock. The hours in the gym, the weeks away from my family. This is what I've been training for. And all those voices trying to tear me down, I'm here to silence them. We've given everything we have for a chance to get everything we want.
I don't remember a time when curling wasn't a part of my life. When I wasn't putting in the sweat and hard work to be the best that I can be. Clocking in the time, the effort to practice day in, day out. Curling is more than just a game. It's a family, a community. And when it's time to play, I know I'll be ready. Hardline, supporting hundreds of our next generation athletes.
New at Asham, the Helix Flynet and Express Ultralight, featuring our rotator disc system that attaches by Velcro. Quickly and easily upgrade and replace your sliding platform. Check out our website at asham.com.
I don't want to brag, but I always knew I had a special talent. Of course, raw talent can only take you so far, so I've been refining. And the time finally came to just get it out there and make some money from it. And at first, I had no idea how. But then, one day, I'm just doodling in a meeting, and it hit me.
So, Mr. Benning, is that happening?
Recognize this guy? It's you.
It's me?
Mm-hmm. $10.
You want me to buy that?
Just
for
$10. Well, I mean, you could pay more if you want, but $10 is the asking price. By the artist, who is me.
Is this like a cover charge?
You notice, I did the wide eyes. I really wanted to get, like, your intensity, you know?
I think you got that.
I think so, too.
Need extra space? We rock at storage. Try 4 weeks free at a location near you. Sentinel Storage, proudly Canadian and proud sponsor of the Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
We're back here at the 2024 Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts, presenting sponsor Sentinel Storage. Just in the middle of that 5th end break. If you're just joining us now, welcome to St. Paul. I'm Lindsay, and with me is Val. We're at you live in St. Paul at the Clancy Richard Arena. Still a few minutes left in their 5th end break. So, Val, if you could summarize this game in the first 5 ends right now on the scoreboard, what would you say?
I would say it's been a closer game than it looks on the scoreboard. You know, the steal of 4 stands out, but yeah, like I've known Nicky Kaufman for a number of years, and she usually has really good draw weight. So I think it's just, you know, just got caught on a couple of them where that one in 4 ran a little bit better than she wanted, and then the one coming this way wasn't quite as good a path. So, but I feel like it's been a lot closer.
I would agree.
than it looks on
Absolutely.
the scoreboard.
Absolutely. We're certainly seeing teams try to get a hold of the ice and a handle on the different paths they might see. One side maybe is a bit more curl than they expect, and the other side maybe not as much, like you mentioned. So what would be a good mindset for a team down 9-2 to go into the second half of this game?
I think just plug away. You don't have to get all the points back at once, but definitely just try and get a deuce. I think keep it simple. Get your 2 back. Get a good feel for the weight and the speeds on hits. Those in between shots, and just put some pressure on the opponent and see what happens.
Awesome. Now we have a little around the houses here where everybody is starting or already well into their 6th end of play. I'll give you a score update while we're at it. Sheet A, we've got Team Hunkin versus Team Vaughan. Team Hunkin is up 6-3. On Sheet C, we see Team Richards versus Team Sturmey, where Sturmey leads 6-1. And our final Sheet D, Greyweathers versus Hartwell. Greyweathers has taken the lead 5-4 over Hartwell.
And next door on Sheet C, we saw Richards in the last end make a stone cold draw against, I think there was 3 or 4 that Sturmey was leading, and she drew right to the forfeit, which is, a high pressure shot on a young team. That's amazing.
We're seeing some really great shots here. So if you are in the St. Paul area, Cold Lake, Bonnyville, Elk Point, Murnum, Manville, Lloydminster, wherever you're at, you may as well come on out and catch some of this action. We've got the 8 best women's teams in the province competing to vie to be the Team Alberta at the Scotties Tournament of Hearts. And they're actually going to be the home team. Is that right, Val? Where's the Scotties this year?
Yep, they will be the home team. It's in Calgary this year in the Winsport, and they've hosted several events. Last time we weren't able to have any fans for the Scotties, so it'll definitely be good to have some real bodies in the seats this time.
Yeah, that's right. You were Team Canada at the Scotties, or you were competing. Yes, you were Team Canada and then won again. And then Team Canada at the Worlds in Winsport in Calgary. And there's nobody in the stands. What was that like?
It was very quiet. Very, very quiet. You definitely got used to trying to create your own energy out there and support each other, because normally you have the fans to feed off of, and even you can tell out here there's a bit of a buzz in the building, or even when you miss and everyone goes ooh, like you have to smile, but yeah, I think you can definitely feed off all that energy in the stands. So having nothing was definitely a change of pace. I didn't like it. I like having fans in the stands, but yeah, like you said, if you're in the area, you want to come check out the action for sure.
Yes, we have way better than just card cutout human beings out here right now.
Yeah, the cutouts are nice, but definitely,
it's nice when they can clap, right?
Yeah,
absolutely.
I think we're to it. Jerry Lynn. Sorry.
We have a few more sponsors we want to acknowledge before we continue on our awesome commentary here. We have a 50/50 sponsor. That's the St. Paul Dodge. We really appreciate them. So our 50/50s are on site here. Make sure you grab your 50/50s. We have a sponsor of school, thanks to Lakeland Family Eye Care. And we have a sponsor of Senior Day, thanks to Century 21. Our event partners that we would like to recognize and thank for their involvement here are the Town of St. Paul, the St. Paul Ag Society, the Jungle, St. Paul Co-op, the Right Water Bottling Company, Twisted Fork, Lakeland Brewing Company, Canalta, and The Landing.
Okay, good sweep.
Now, I gotta say, Val, we had a really nice setup experience here getting into this event, and really need to shout out to the St. Paul Ag Society. They came in right after the Junior B hockey game. The St. Paul Canadians had just dominated the game on Friday night, and in comes the Egg Society, and they take out all the plexiglass so that our viewers can get an up-close and more personal look at what this event is like. They can reach over the glass and get the teams to sign autographs. They can get pictures. We can hear so much better. We've relied on the Egg Society for a lot of things to get this event set up. So really want to send a special thanks to the St. Paul Egg Society. All right, now for the game at hand, what do we have going on here?
We got a couple corner guards up and some rocks in the middle here. I think Skrlik's just trying to park one in front of there. But the good news, you know, Kaufman can tap those around, try and make a little bit of a pocket if they want, and try and get those corner guards into play.
Must have picked.
Kind of a strange reaction out of the rock here. Hearing the players, now we got player audio. So we're hearing something strange happen. Must have picked on Jerry Lynn's rock there.
Yeah. We gotta move it eventually. I don't mind this. There's a long way to roll.
Team Kaufman looking to move some rocks around, I hear. Now, Val, very important to keep your shooter at all costs, or is it more important to remove rocks from play?
Definitely want to keep your shooter here. If you roll out here, you'll probably see that high guard or the tight one be pulled, and it's really tricky to generate stuff with only one guard.
Hard! No roll. Shoot.
She's gonna stick around, just rolls out of the rings.
Raise that one, but I don't
The
think
commentator curse is really a real thing, I think.
You can make the run back. Yeah.
Yes. I better not say anything else.
Yeah.
Back to our sponsor sheet here. Extreme Oilfield. Thank you for being here today.
Sounded so weird.
Now we'll know when I missed out there. Russ must have said something.
That's right. That's right. You know the real reasons why.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, why is she calling the corner guard, Val? Walk us through that strategy.
Well, we're on second rock here, so it's still a little bit early in the end. So they want to get another guard up to use just to delay play in the house. Sometimes when you make a move too early, everything just gets blown up and you don't have anything to work with.
Okay, so they're working to get more than 1 point here this end. So by simply going hit for hit for hit, that's not going to be the best way to get 2 points. We need a little bit more traffic in the house, or in the field of play.
Okay, line's good. Line's pretty good. Nice shot.
Oh, it's me.
6-8. The one, that's okay.
Yeah.
Stick around though, that's the only problem.
Want to throw a 6?
We just get the single, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Got it. I'll roll it as hard as I can.
Yeah.
Problem to keep a guard around, Val? What do you think? When you're up 9-2?
Yeah, you definitely want to keep it clear. They might be taking a run at the double peel here, but if they just get one, that's okay.
Ashton. Got it hard. Okay. Good. Good, sweet.
They didn't want to disturb those yellow ones in the house too. Even if they just ticked it, it might have created the pocket for Team Kaufman. So really good that they got that over the top.
I think we're going to see Nicky shift gears here.
Speed's still okay?
Yeah. Probably to come behind the guard now rather than throwing up another guard.
Yeah, trust it.
Yeah, it's that point in the end where they probably just want to now get your rocks in. They can think one around here and then use those yellows on the side to move around. Maybe generate a 2 or 3.
This is the third's first stone. Corinne Flory.
Line's good, wait only. Switch if you can, switch.
Her little son Porter is going to be coming down to St. Paul a little later in the week.
Hard.
Come cheer on Mum.
Hard.
Hey, Porter, if you're watching.
Okay, well, that's good.
So many of the women out in this field have little kids at home, and it really is so nice to see them out competing at such a high level.
Like to try to get it?
It certainly takes a huge army to take care of kids and family members and all that participation, right?
Definitely, yeah. You need to have a good support crew at home so that you can practice and train and be able to be a way to compete. And it definitely takes a huge team at home too.
Yeah, lots of love for all these ladies out here.
Watch what's happening in the house here, Ash. Ooh, careful. Okay.
Team Skrlik with the peel, avoiding the rocks in the house again.
Just a little wide again, hey?
Yeah. We see a Kaufman stone sitting third shot in the house. And Skrlik stones, 1 and 2.
10. We could freeze too.
Or the freeze.
What do you think, Val? The hit or the freeze?
Little tap
You can see that they're torn between them two. I kind of like these ball here, just kind of jiggle them around. You could nose and make the double and likely take your 2 points here, but I think the tap is a really good call because it might bring 3 into play. You can get a couple of years to respond to them.
Final stone for the third in the 6th end.
Back 12. Back line. Big ball. Whoa. Big ball. Kim. Hard Kim. Hard Kim. Hard. Okay.
I like almost hitting him flopping wide.
Not as much as they wanted, but still a pretty good result. They pushed that yellow back, so they're third shot now. And got a couple more rocks that they can freeze too.
Honestly, even if you're half and you, it's okay. But I like
Nose is not. It's just picking up the fire. Like it's the same.
Well, that's why. Do you like a little more than normal then, or normal? Okay, you got it. Yep. Okay.
Are we getting rid of both? No, we're trying that too. Okay. You just have to hit a shade high to not get rid of the separation.
We're getting into the skip stones here.
Okay.
The 6th end of play in draw number 1 of the 2024 Sentinel Storage Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
Okay.
At the Clancy Richard Arena here in St. Paul, Alberta. Kayla Skrlik.
Normal. Clean.
Normal.
Clean.
Close.
Close. Clean.
Clean.
Normal.
Ashton.
Ash a little. Yeah.
Ashton.
Yeah, you can. Oh.
Lovely hit there from Kayla Skrlik.
Yeah. I don't think we can just freeze.
No, I almost think we have to.
Yeah.
Skrlik stones are 1 and 2 in the house.
We won't sit in front of it though.
No.
Team Kaufman with the hammer.
But I mean, we'd still have a chance for 2, even if we.
Yeah.
Might even
Now they're
want to try
looking to keep
bump
the
it
rock
a little.
in
We
play.
can. And
Obviously.
sit 2.
Yeah.
That might be the
That's
call.
probably the easiest
I think
way to get
so.
2.
Yeah.
Okay. Should I?
It looks like
Like
they're
a 9 then?
I was thinking
gonna
that.
try and hit it on the outside
Yeah.
and just push that other one
got it.
over to maybe sit 1-2. I think the key is just keeping them grouped together so they have a shot for 2 on their next one.
Great.
There it is.
We'll play the double.
Yeah.
Or at least punch it over so we're sitting 2.
Yeah.
9?
Should run good here.
Yeah.
No, well thought out by the team. You could make the double. The other one looks like it's sitting a little bit higher, but the problem with hitting the non-shot rock is that if you don't make the double and you push that over away from the other one, then Skrlik could have an opportunity to spread their rocks out, and then you might not get a chance for your 2. So really smart play here to hit shot rock and keep that deuce alive.
Right.
Hard. You gotta go.
Call the sweep. Nice shot from Nicky Kaufman, making that double. Kaufman will sit 1-2 with hammer here in the 6th end.
Yeah, then she has to hit inside. Control?
Should we stay in the 8? Okay.
Control, or do you like normal?
I like control with this a little further out. Yeah.
Got it. Control. We'll just try to note.
same weight?
Yeah. No, control.
Oh, control, sorry.
Sorry, nose.
Flop your way, I heard.
Flop your way. Okay.
Stay in the A flip though.
Final stone for Kayla Skrlik at the 6th end.
10.
Looking to
Clean.
nose hit.
10. Close. Clean. Yep.
Control. Yep.
Clean. Hard.
Yes.
Ah, good. Nice throw.
Will make the nose. Just hit shots.
Yeah.
Kaufman looking to make the nose right back. Any risk of ever clipping that? Oh, I don't even want to say because I don't want to bring that curse into play now.
10 this time.
Really important to make the nose.
Don't
hit
even look
here.
at it.
I know. I don't even. No, Corinne just did.
Nose are a little rolling is good.
Yeah.
Just looking to make that nose hit here for her deuce.
Yeah, really good end for the team here to set up that 2 and keep it alive. Sometimes when it's set up early like that, it's hard to keep it alive, but lots of nice taps and freezes and hits from the team.
Whoa, no.
Kaufman looking for their deuce.
Clean. Yep. Whoa. Clean. Yeah. Clean. Yep. Good. Nice throw.
And she will.
2 red.
2 points for Team Kaufman in the 6th end to make the score 9-4 after 6 ends of play here in draw number 1 at the 2024 Sentinel Storage Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts in St. Paul, Alberta.
Yeah, good end.
New at Asham, load up and go with our redesigned curling broom bag on wheels. This bag's all-terrain heavy-duty wheels glide with ease. Its solid construction is durable and fits all your curling gear. Check out our website at asham.com.
Light up your love for curling with our customizable neon LED lights from Letterlands. Choose your new neon mixed doubles partner or make a statement with a neon curling rock in your window. Also actual Letterlands. Use discount code WHOA for 15% off. Only at Letterlands.com.
At Extreme, we know that when employees are happy, the job gets done. We create an environment that helps foster a positive work-life balance while putting safety first and leaving room for growth in your career.
Well, Extreme had actually paid for my Class 1. I had reached out to them and said that after my rig job was coming to an end that I'd like to go for my Class 1, and without any pushback or hesitation or anything, they'd sent me for my 1 a week later.
So we're supplying back truck, pressure truck, flush by, do some coil units. We have a few different divisions, try and get all aspects of the oil and gas industry.
You come on with an open mind, you come on wanting to be part of the team. And then to me, a model employee is loyal to the company, and we are loyal to them as well. And model employees are not short-term employees, they're long-term employees.
Check out extremeoilfield.ca/careers for opportunities and to apply online.
Original 16. Celebrate things done well.
Need extra space? We rock at storage. Try 4 weeks free at a location near you. Sentinel Storage, proudly Canadian and proud sponsor of the Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
You're joining us here in end number 7 of draw number 1 of the 2024 Sentinel Storage Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts. Coming to you live from the Clancy Richard Arena in St. Paul, Alberta. I'm Lindsay, Val sitting beside me, and we're having a great night here at the Clancy. We've got our feature game, Skrlik versus Kaufman, where Skrlik leads 9-4 after 6 ends of play. We saw a little early on what happened those first 2 rocks fell. I believe we saw the Kaufman rink slip into the house, and we saw Team Skrlik peel it out. And now Kaufman with their second rock able to make this nice guard on the center line.
Like, it can't be back button.
What can we expect to see for end number 7 here, Val?
Yeah, I'd suspect to see maybe another guard go up by Kaufman, but now they have a rock behind the T line to use too.
Sorry,
yeah, like she's walking up to put the guard up. Yeah, they're just gonna wanna do what they can, keep the guards up as late as they can in the end, and then eventually come around. And ideally, maybe steal a point or 2, but a force here would be pretty good too.
And then what are we going to see Team Skrlik try to do this end?
Definitely try and keep it open. They're going to peel, maybe double peel as soon as they can. Just open it up, maybe get a blank.
Room.
Score for sure.
Room.
Now that all-important 5-rock rule.
Not in.
Where any rocks in the free guard zone cannot be removed by your opponent. So it's super important to keep the rocks above the house.
Whoa. Okay. 5-3.
5-3, 15-3, and sliding into the top 8. So nice keen conditions out here.
That's very keen.
I'd like to thank Matt Yo and Tim's Ice Services here for the ice install. The boys are doing a great job putting in the best conditions we can possibly see. We really want to make sure that whoever it is, that if these 8 teams that are crowned the Alberta champion, get used to playing on fantastic conditions where they'll play in the Scotties in February in Calgary. Speaking of Calgary, Dwayne Romanchuk says hello. Hello, Dwayne.
Yep, soft.
He's from Calgary. Air Clean.
Hi, Dwayne. Thanks for the shout out in the chat. This is my first time, so I caught myself rambling about nothing a couple times. So thanks for the props.
Val, you're a natural.
Good shot,
You're a natural. We've got Team Kaufman out of the Thistle Curling Club in Edmonton.
Tight.
We've got Team Skrlik out of the Garrison Curling Club in Calgary. We've got our second stone right now. Kitten Curtin.
Big pop. You got more room.
All there.
A little wider path.
Okay.
Coming down. Hard finish right to center line. Hard finish. 3-4.
I think Kaufman has really caught on to the ice and the speed.
Yep.
Really settling into it. I know sometimes it's nice to have a lead, but then when you're just peeling, you're not learning a ton about the sheets. So definitely still important for everyone on the sheet to pay attention to those speeds and draw path and everything going forward.
That's such a great perspective. The draw has been pre-sent out, and the sheets are predetermined for each team as well. So either side of this game, win or lose, you might be on sheet B again, and it's important to know what's happening. So that's a great perspective for sure.
Exactly.
Sherry Lynn Ramsey makes the peel with her second shot at the end. And now we move on to third stones.
Yeah.
This format is a round robin, where all of the 8 teams will play each other. And the overall winner will go ahead directly to the final. The second and third teams will play off against each other in the semifinal. Now we're putting a lot of weight this year on the LSD, the last stone draw, the draw to the button that happens at pregame practice. Val, why is that so important to have such a good LSD?
Yeah, well now in events that don't have tiebreakers, you could be in or out based off of it. So it's definitely important to zero in on that. I'm not too sure if it's best like 6 out of 7 or if it's all their draws count, but yeah, it can definitely mean a lot at the end of the week, not just for getting hammer in the current game.
I think so, because I think it's always going on to ours.
Yeah, I don't know how many for sure they're taking, but definitely no tiebreakers this year. So any tied records will go on a head-to-head basis very by the top 2 last stone draw scores. So it's very heavily weighted. Teams are definitely taking that seriously. When you guys are prepping and doing your pre-game practice, looking to get hammer, looking for your last stone draw, what kind of things are you looking to do and what kind of things do you notice?
Yeah, the main goal in the pregame practice is to get to the button. So as much as you're trying to learn about the sheet, you're focusing on that draw. So, we have a lot of great sponsor logos in the ice, so you can get a good reference for line, even if you're not holding the broom. So as a sweeper, you can follow, you can see where you want the rock to be as it's traveling down the sheet, which really helps. But yeah, you want to get a good feel for the speed and nail that draw. So definitely getting a lot of times following every rock. Making sure you get a wide path broken down in pre-game practice. Sometimes if you just get one broken in and the thrower misses that pass, you could look silly because it would come up way short, but really you threw it pretty close to just miss the path. So definitely important to get that wide swath broken too.
Those are so hard to
For sure. Now, points in the ice, perhaps, maybe like, I don't know, it's got to pass through the P of St. Paul, one of our sponsors of this event. Thank you, Town of St. Paul. Is that
exactly? Yeah. Yeah, if you can kind of pick a spot where you want it to be going through as it's traveling down, and you can even pick a couple spots. A point on the Canadian Natural sign, and then again at the Curling Alberta sign. So it really gives you an idea of what path it's in, and also the speed based on how much it's curling. Obviously, you have your teammates to rely on that too, but you're not all following every rock either. So and you also have one, you're throwing both sides here. So one player has one side, one has another, one might not be watching the other side. So yeah, lots of good frames of reference.
Absolutely, and it's everybody's responsibility on that team. It's such a team sport now these days. And again, we can't thank our sponsors enough. Goodness, it looks like an absolute work of art out on the ice right now. We really want to thank all the sponsors that we have, especially Extreme Oilfield, Extreme Equipment and Kubota, Webb's Machinery, MCS Net, Canadian Natural Resources Limited, Zeroni Motors, County of St. Paul, Parrish and Heimbecker, Speedy Lube, Redneck Egg, JMD Group, Boston Pizza, VB Insurance. Thank you for your support of the 2024 Sentinel Storage Alberta Scotties.
Line's a little tight. Broom down.
Skip stones now.
Line's tight.
Nicky Kaufman looking to make her draw against two.
Broom. Sliding backwards. Okay.
Looking a little heavy. It's looking like it's going to curl to a stop. They're trying to get this rock in a position that's good enough to steal. What do you think, Val?
Yeah, I think that's in a pretty good spot. They might have been going for more in the forefit, but then that would have left an easy little run on that yellow one. So I kind of like where it ended up. Definitely leaves room for a couple rocks, or might suck the other team behind the teal line there.
And then we'll have the open button, or we can hit it.
Now, is Team Skrlik terribly worried about coming after this redstone?
I don't think you can do that. No.
Yeah,
This,
we're talking about
or it's
either
just
playing the run
peel and you'll have the draw for your one. But
or opening it up.
You're thinking that or you rip. I was gonna say this or peel and we probably draw for a one.
There's a hole there that they're talking about
draw
getting
or
through.
Or a double. Yeah, I think it's a peel.
Okay. Yeah, and this one's closer to the center, I think, right? A little bit, or is it? Pulls back a bit?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, you got it.
What are they playing here, Val?
Looks like they're just maybe opening up the front.
Got it.
Kayla Skrlik, her first rock at the end.
Yep. Just clean is fine. It's good. Good throw. Good.
Gotta. Yeah, if you can practice to play what it is.
Yeah, that's ideal.
I think so.
Okay.
Not sold.
So just give the same ice, and I'll try to throw it the same.
Sure. Unless she's just throwing them differently.
You got it.
Hard to see. Yeah, I guess we gotta sit two.
So ideally, like just past theirs, kind of just tuck a piece on the top one, like just under it, like curl by it, just a piece.
Okay. Okay. So just like
Plan B is frozen nose to ours.
Okay.
But ideally higher. We want to be
Right
sitting
here,
two.
you guys.
See where she's disappointing. Yeah, just by the top 4 kind of thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not even top 4.
Okay. Okay.
This is the path she just threw, so she should be pretty close.
Yeah,
Looks like they want to just tuck a piece around to sit 2 and apply the pressure.
Final stone for Nicky Kaufman.
You got more room.
Room right now.
I think we're up.
Okay.
To the back.
Lots.
Back 12.
Okay.
Sweepers are calling it heavy.
Dig.
Needs a curl.
Dig. Dig.
No, straight.
It will hang on back 4. Kaufman sitting 1-2.
I think we just have to get it. I told you to throw at it.
While Team Skrlik is queuing up their shot, I will say we have our first final in this draw.
Gradual inside.
Team Sturmey with a 10-1 decision over Team Richards.
Go for nose.
Okay.
Got it. Just nose almost? Yeah.
Yeah, really close shot there. It just didn't curl quite as much as they wanted, and with this double, it looked a bit.
What, wait? Heel.
Yeah, I like it.
Final stone of the 7th end for Team Kayla Skrlik.
Oh, Ashton!
Gotta come off center.
Cleat! Yeah, Ash!
The whole way. Whole way. I've got yes, you.
Go.
She will avoid the back one to score 2.
Nice. Yeah.
Team Skrlik with an 11-4 lead after 7 ends of play. Here at the 2024 Sentinel Storage Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts. Oh,
Good luck.
and that's handshakes. That concludes our game here in our feature sheet. Team Skrlik versus Kaufman, 11-4 final score.
Hold it together there.
Team Skrlik will advance to a 1-0 record. Team Kaufman will have a 0-1 record.
This way you'll
I don't know.
get
You
some,
threw it
but
good.
Yeah.
Like, she threw it well. I don't think it got it moving too much, but yeah.
I couldn't even see it. That's
Good 3/4, hey?
Yeah.
And when you hit nose, I was like, LOL.
Yeah,
just,
it was
just hit it at any point.
Yeah.
Any
just under edge
spot.
You're playing it.
You hit
We're
any
gonna
yeah.
make it.
Yeah. No, that's good.
We'll get my grip.
Put my jacket somewhere.
This is where the focus comes into play. Look at that. Canada, say hello to your new champion.
Proudly pulling for this generation of Canadians and the next for over 40 years at the Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
Curling Alberta's 50/50 supports grassroots curling with a jackpot of at least $100,000. I know! Brace yourself. Join us aged 18 plus in nurturing these future curling stars. Support grassroots curling with Curling Alberta.
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston Pizza at home.